Hello Aries, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy you're here with me today. This is your weekly reading for December 9th to the 15th. Lots of things going on, tremendous amount of things going on, but the most important things right now, December 15th at the end of the week, we have the full moon in Gemini. So again, it's going to be that need for changes, a little bit of spontaneity. Again, we're thinking and sharing our feelings with others a little bit more. With it being in the sign Gemini, a little bit more talkative, speaking a little bit more with ease. Now also too, on December 15th, we do have Mercury going direct. It will no longer be in retrograde, which it was for the past 3 weeks, in the sign Sagittarius. So nice to see a little bit of changes and breakthroughs there. But we do have lots of planets in retrograde, primarily Mars in retrograde in the sign Leo from December 6th to January 6th. So again, all of this can affect things in certain ways. But you know what? Let's get your energies. Let's find out what's happening as we move through the week. Now, if you do find that you are connecting with the reading, please let me know in the comments. I really do appreciate it. It helps me to connect with your energy. That being said, let's get right into your energies, Aries. Let's find out what the week, whoa, observer, that could be you, absolutely. Observing things from a new lens. All right, let's see. Sometimes we have to take a little step back and we have to sort of fine tune everything and sort of take in and really look at the details of things. And that might be what you're doing at this point right now too. This week might be about observing, but you know what? We'll find out when we get your energies. If it does want to come out, it will come out. Spirit, angels, guides for the beautiful sign Aries. Incoming energies for the week of the 9th to the 15th. Hard to believe that we are almost through 2024. Look at that. Sometimes there is just a main energy, and the energy surrounding you is number 39, new life. Look at that. It's like you are awakening into this whole new revitalized energy, and a new life is coming in for you. What a nice card to see as we start to close out 2024 and bring in the new year 2025. So lovely energies there. Now let's check your current energies. Very interesting. Current energies are the energies you're bringing into the reading this week. And look what we have here. It's the card that just wanted to give you a sneak peek of your current energies, and that's that observation. But let's go 3 back. We're going to start with number 23 in peace. Of course, don't we all love to see peace? It's almost as if you feel like something in your life is maybe wrapping up. Maybe you're coming to the completion of something and you're feeling at peace. You're feeling tranquility. You're feeling harmony. And, it's almost as if this new life that you are embarking on is presenting itself in a very peaceful way. Number 50, no place like home. Again, I think you're feeling very grounded in your energy. And, home, of course, can be where we physically live, but it can also be how we feel in our heart. And I think that we are feeling a lot of peace where your home is concerned, where your stability is concerned. Number 49, the observer. I think that you are looking at things almost like, you're taking this telescope, you're looking into the sky, and you're trying to really observe things from a whole new level. And I think that this is really you trying to grasp more details on what's kind of happening. And I think that by you taking a little bit of I'm not going to say taking a step back, because I don't believe that it is taking a step back at all. I think you're giving yourself the opportunity to observe everything around you on a whole new level. And I think that this is what's bringing you this beautiful energy of feeling this new life energy. Now, what I like to do is a 9-card spread. Everything is, my card readings really do concentrate on your incoming energies other than the bottom of the deck, which is your current energies. So we're going to do the 9 cards. I'm going to get all 9 cards. We're going to talk about them. Then we're going to take each one individually and clarify. Let's start with the first row for you, Aries. Let's find out spirit, angels, guides, more messages for the beautiful sign Aries. And it's interesting how that one came out. All right. That karma is a lovely card. It's judgment. It is a renewal. Absolutely. We're releasing things from the past so that we can feel as if we are embarking on a new energy. This middle of your reading. And there we go. It's the last row for you, Aries. That I'm going to keep together because the way that it came out like that, it's those two want to be together. I'm going to get the second card and then the very last card. Perfect. All right. Now, I know that this card jumped out first, but this one jumped right into place, and this is where your angels want it to be. So we are going to start with it that way. This is going to be like that. All right, let's start with number 20, Karma. In the traditional tarot deck, the Karma card is the Judgment card. Judgment is like a really beautiful state of renewal. It's as if, you are ready to bring about this new life. And I really think that this is what the energy is surrounding you at this time. I think it really is all about this new sense of newness and new beginnings starting for you. For some of you, it could be that, you really are observing things from your past, putting the past into perspective so that you can close out whatever chapters you need to from the past and now embark on this new energy. See, the second card here is the Six of Cups. Beautiful energy, Six of Cups. A lot of people are getting this in their readings, and I think it's because we are in December. We are coming to the end of the year. There is lots of celebrations. There's lots of holidays. Of course, we've got Christmas. We've got other holidays as well. We've got a new year that we're going to be embarking on. The Six of Cups is that nostalgia. It is that sense of thinking about things from your past in a very compassionate way. It could be you reuniting with family members and people from your past, because again, we tend to do a lot of travel and a lot of visiting around this time of year as well. But the Six of Cups is really bringing that inner child and bringing that love and that hope and that feeling of completeness back into your life. So lovely to see that card as well. And then you've got the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is you are, I think again, because you are in this state of kind of observing things, I think that you're getting some details. I think that, even if another card could really come out, I think it would be truth be told. I think you're getting to the truths of many things in your life, and it's giving you the strength to emotionally walk away from things that you really feel are not your burdens anymore. They're not your responsibilities anymore. It's not always easy to walk away from emotional experiences like that, but sometimes it's for our betterment. It's how we can embark on a new energy and a new life, is by letting go of things that have emotionally maybe brought us down, or things that no longer really emotionally serve their purpose with us anymore. It's time to break those strings, and it's time to move forward. Takes a lot of strength to be able to recognize that you are at that point in your life where you need to do that. And there's always times when we need to shed those things. Number 18, the moon. The moon energy can be our deepest fears and insecurities. It is really more about the unknown because we don't know. Again, the moon comes out at nighttime, so it can be, our subconscious, how we are thinking, how we are feeling from a subconscious level. The moon also too is about your intuition. So again, your intuition could be very heightened at this time as well. There could also be that fear and insecurity of moving on, of having to close certain doors, to open new doors. Again, with a new life and a new energy around new beginnings, there sometimes are sacrifices that we have to make to embark on something new, and that could be some deep-rooted fears and insecurities. But let's find out when we clarify. The middle of your reading, center of your reading, is that Knight of Cups. I think that you are ready to embark on new relationships emotionally. I think your emotions are starting to really open up nicely. The Knight of Cups is the knight in shining armor. Again, there's no gender with any of these cards. The energy around here is to do with emotions and to do with creativity as well, because cups are watery energy, but they really can bring out our passions and our love for things in life as well. There could be an offer on the table for sure that is going to really bring you new beginnings as well, but we'll find out more again when we clarify. Interesting here with the Knight of Cups in the center and then to the left, the Six of Cups, you could be receiving an offer, or somebody could be coming in from your past. So there could be sort of a reunion. For some of you, it could be a rekindling of something of some sort. The Seven of Cups is all the options and all of the dreams that we have in our mind. And again, this can be a little overwhelming because there's so many things. You know, it's almost like castles in the air. Being cups, it's a little bit, we can be a little bit disillusioned with this card. But it's because, again, we need to somewhat prioritize the things in our life that are most important as well. So right now you could be feeling a little overwhelmed with all the dreams that are going through in your mind. But, you know, it's important for us to dream, and it's important for us to experience that, because, you know, dreams don't always have to just stay in the dream state. We can figure out how to make some of those dreams become reality. These are the two cards that wanted to come out. This one really wanted to come out with this one. So we've got the Six of Swords, which means you are moving away from difficult situations. You're moving away from waters that could have been a little bit more disruptive. You're moving towards calmer and more peaceful shores here. And this is again, these are decisions that you are choosing to make. From an emotional way of looking at things, you know, I think that you are feeling a little bit of peace of mind here, and that peace of mind really helps you to direct your path differently. And then you got the Queen of Swords, and that's the card that wanted to come with it. Queen of Swords can be air energy. Air signs are going to be your Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra energy. We are also to remember December 15th with that full moon energy. It is in the sign Gemini, which of course can very well be that air sign as well. Queen of Swords does not use her emotions to make decisions. So there could be something, you know, with you moving into calmer shores, it could be that you have mentally decided that, you know what, it's time. It's not just about my emotions, but it's about my mental state. It's about how I think about things, how I think about situations, and you know, how I take my emotions and then I put them into my thoughts. I think that you are actually getting some really beautiful clarity here that's helping you to move on. Number 21, the World, the end of the Fool's journey, and that, of course, is the closing of a cycle. The cycle is coming full circle, and of course, everything in our life eventually it has a starting point, it goes through its phases, and then it has an ending point. And the World card is really saying that it's time to close out a certain chapter. We are again closing out the year. You're closing out the year on a beautiful note here, and you're opening up that new life energy. Last card here is the Two of Wands, and this is really progress. This is progressing and movement forward. You have been diligently observing things from a distance, and I think that you've really been trying to figure out your new plan. What is that new plan as I begin a new year and I want to implement new changes in my life? I have the World. Look at, you have the World kind of in the palm of your hand, and interesting enough, we've got the World above that. So there's a lot of opportunities here. There's a lot of things that are coming your way, and you can even, and I don't know if you can see that, but in the distance there is a ship here, and that ship is sailing towards you, meaning that there's a lot of opportunities really coming your way. Keep focusing on your plans, and I think, you know, this is again progressing forward. So again, there is movement here. It might be a little slower right now, but you're making the right. You're really implementing the right steps to keep progressing in the right direction. All right, Aries, we're going to now clarify all of these cards, and we're going to start with that number 20, which they call karma in this card, but it is the Judgment card. So Spirit, Angels, Guides. Let's find out. Clarifying card for Judgment or Karma. What would you like to share for Aries? And everybody's getting this one as well, which is number 12, the Hanged Man, ruled by Neptune. I believe that we were actually in a retrograde with Neptune, but I believe that is actually, that could actually be over with now. The Hanged Man, Pisces energy, seeing things from a new perspective, and you know, you're willfully hanging here. All right, nobody's put you in this position but yourself, and it's because you want to look at things from a new perspective. You are going deeper here. You're observing things that you may have never observed before. You're fine-tuning certain things in your life, and you can see that the sun is peering through here, meaning that this is an enlightenment time for you. And I think a lot of it has to do with you really wanting a nice new fresh start and a new sense of renewal. So really trying to see things from a new perspective. Let's see with the Six of Cups here. past energy, but it's a lovely, beautiful, heartwarming card. It's like remembering your childhood in a happy way. And look at this beautiful Three of Cups. I think that there might be somebody from your past. You could be reuniting with family members, with friends, with children, with grandparents, with really anybody. And it's a celebration here because the Three of Cups is really, you're really basking in the happiness here. There's a lot of love surrounding you here, and it really is, it's an invitation or a celebration of some sort where you're feeling a very, very, you know, it's just, you're feeling really in a happy state. And this is a lovely energy to be seeing in your reading right now as well. The Eight of Cups is you choosing to walk away from anything that has really been emotionally dramatic. You know, you're ready to let that part go. You got the Two of Wands again. So, you know, with the Eight of Cups, we see that, you know, in the illustration here, you can see that you are walking away from these Eight of Cups here. We don't really know where you're walking to. You really don't know, you know, all you know here is that emotionally these cups, they have fulfilled their purpose. And you know, I mean, if you know, they no longer are necessary for you to continue on in that direction. It's time to move in a new direction. And I think that's why the Two of Wands has come up again twice in your reading here. I think that there's a lot of options and opportunities for you. And I believe that there is, you know, your ships are coming in again. You have the world in the palm of your hands here, and I think that you really are progressing forward. And I think the first step in you really taking that leap is you again emotionally saying, there is some area of my life that I maybe can't fix, or it's been causing me a little bit of emotional upheaval, and I'm ready to let that part go. I'm ready to embark on this new energy, and I'm going to see that I'm making those steps forward. So it's very nice. I think you're really making plans. I think you are actually working very diligently to create this new life for yourself. Let's find out with the Moon, because that can be your fears, your insecurities, but it also can be your intuition. And again, your intuition will always help to guide you. So you see, you got number 9, the Hermit, which is it's Virgo energy. The Hermit really does a lot of introspection. Really, you know, really wants to figure out where their personal desires are, and it's really a lot of the light that reflects inside of us. You're looking for some wisdom. You know, you're looking for some wisdom, and that wisdom could be something that actually you have right inside of you. You're not necessarily looking for that advice from someone else. I really think that you're actually looking for it from within. So sometimes, you know, taking a little bit of a step back here with the Hanged Man, which is to the left of this card, you know, looking at things from a new perspective helps you to really find where your inner light glows as well. And sometimes that can be fearful when we decide that we want to do a little bit of a deeper, it's like a deeper insightful feeling. Or we're, you know, again, we're really trying to discover something new about ourselves, and you know, that can also bring up a lot of emotions as well. So again, with the Moon card, I think sometimes our fears are discovering something new about ourselves. And I think that you are. I think you're seeing yourself from a whole new perspective. Let's find out with the Knight of Cups in the center of your reading. Offer of love for some of you, absolutely. Definitely for some of you, this definitely could be. Some of you aren't looking for love, and of course, love readings, you know, love will come up in some readings, but there's no doubt with the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups in the center of your reading, there is definitely, there could be an offer or a proposal of love for some of you. This could be while you're starting a new life, absolutely. For others of you that are already in relationships, it could feel like your love is on a whole new level, and maybe you are able to emotionally open up more and communicate the things that you want and you need within that relationship. And this relationship is having a whole new life, you know, surrounding it as well. A lot of abundance with the Ace of Cups. Again, emotionally, you're just feeling overly abundant right now where your emotions are concerned, and it's all helping everything flow for you. The Seven of Cups are kind of that dreamy state. Let's see. And you got the Chariot. 2 sevens here. Look at that. Very important. So let's see, let's keep in mind 7-7, because that is something that with especially them showing up together to clarify each other, the 7s will be a very important number for you. Now, 7s are about reflection, assessment, and knowledge. All right. And I think that you do have a lot of intuition. The Chariot is very determined to succeed and will find victory. And a lot of it comes from intuitively knowing exactly the direction to go, and it's almost as if you will be given signs to help you and to redirect you into your new life. 7 of Cups, even though there may be many different directions that you can go, and emotionally right now there is your emotions seem to be kind of all over the place, because I think you're feeling a lot of abundance where your emotions are concerned. The Chariot really is that whole self-determination to reach your victory. So it's beautiful. It's a beautiful energy that's very much Cancerian energy too. I'm seeing a lot of Cancer in the middle of your reading. So if that means anything to any of you. 6 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Let's find out. I think you're getting the truth of something that's allowing you to set sail and to set yourself free. You're moving from, I'm going to get another card. You got the Tower there. There's big changes that are happening in your life, like huge changes. 2 major arcana cards came out here too. And also too, we've got the duplication of the number 6, because we've got the Lovers, which is number 6, and we also got the 6 of Swords. Now, I also said, with that Gemini full moon on December 15th, I think that's going to be a very impactful day for you. I think that you are going to get some sort of almost like a breakthrough. Some sort of knowledge, some sort of insight or clarity is going to come through, and it's really going to help you decide that it's time to move forward. A lot of that could be because you have been taking some time out to do that self-deep introspection as well. The number 16, which is the Tower card, of course, the Tower card is about reconstructing your foundation. And sometimes we need to do that, especially if we're going to rebuild a new life for ourselves. We sometimes can't always rebuild that life on the foundation that has already been built. Sometimes we need that to kind of destruct so that we can rebuild. And I think you are in the rebuilding phase of something in your life, something that maybe, you've emotionally had to walk away from. You're ready to progress forward in a new direction with that new life energy. And now you are moving towards calmer shores, a more peaceful time in your life. And sometimes the Tower card, we need that sort of revelation to happen. It kind of kickstarts everything for you so that you can begin that new life. And you are moving in the right direction. There might be some choices, definitely choices that you might need to make. Again, for some of you that are maybe accepting a proposal of some sort, sure, your whole life is going to change. The whole foundation of your life is going to change, but it's changing in a good way. It's changing in a positive way. Decisions around love absolutely could be, but it could just be choices that you are being presented with at this time. Choices to move forward, choices to leave things behind, and a choice to really rebuild your foundation strong. You are closing out cycles in your life with the World. So let's find out with number 21, the World. More transformations. So lots of transformations and lots of changes are happening around you, Aries. And you know what? This really is a perfect time for that to happen as well. Death, number 13. So again, transformations taking place, the end of a cycle, the beginning of a new cycle. And again, with the World, it is the ending and things coming full circle for you. So it's allowing those transformations to take place. Let's find out with the Two of Wands. 2 of Wands, wow. Look at that, 2 of Wands. It's your wish fulfillment. For some of you, it could be relocating. Maybe it is a change. Maybe this new life requires you to actually physically move somewhere new. Whether it's a job, whether it's a home. Remember, we have the no place like home where you're feeling peace, you're feeling contentment. But you are observing things in a whole new light. You're seeing things that you might not have seen before. And, for some of you, again, it could be travel, it could be relocation, it could be job changes. But whatever it is, it's something that your heart has been really wanting. Something that, you've been wishing upon to expand and progress forward is really aligning nicely for you at this time. All right, so now that we have these cards, we're going to do the tea leaf cards. Now, these can be a little bit more specific. Sometimes these tap into certain people's energies. Now, if you find it is is making sense for you, I want you to explore it. But if you find that it is not, I want you to just let it be. Just let it go. Now, your spirit angels and guides are saying that they want 4 cards. So we're going to take 4 cards. Now, if we have to get more clarity, we will take another card. All right, so let's see. We've got grapes. So time to go and have fun. Well, absolutely. We've got that with the 6 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. There are things to celebrate here. It's time for fun. Grapes, it takes a long time. You know, grapes grow on a vine and they take time to grow. And you know what? The time now is ripe for you to really start having that fun. Ear, so there's some good news coming. Good news could be that proposal, could be new creative energy. It could be that new life. Mule, so someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Okay, so that could be you or that could be somebody around you. You know, sometimes Aries, yeah, absolutely. You can, maybe you're feeling a little bit stubborn because, you know, there are lots of transformations that are taking place. But you know what? That's something that you can work on, right? And then handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. All right, so there's good news coming, and there could be somebody who is coming into your life. Now, maybe that person, that meeting with a stranger is the person who is unwilling to change or is extremely stubborn. But it is a handshake, so it's almost as if there's an agreement. There's something important coming. There's good news coming. And this is very prosperous. I feel like this is going to be a celebration for you. I think that this is actually something that's going to really, it's really going to, you know, the grapes is like wine. So let's bring out the wine. Let's celebrate. All right, now let's get your additional angel card. Now this is going to be the messages uniquely for you and from your angels. So let's see what your angels would like to share with you. They've got a couple of messages right there. All right, so they've got transmission. So we've got this transmission card, and we have that along with family. So let's find out what exactly your angels are trying to communicate with you with this transmission card. It says impressions, wisdom, revelations are coming your way, and a lot of that comes through that 9, the Hermit energy. Remember, only what you allow to flow through can come to you. Cleanse, invoke the highest, and share. So again, you know, you really want to be open to receive these revelations as well. You don't want to block yourself out from them. These transmissions really can open up things for you to be able to see things with a clearer mind. So don't be stubborn. Don't be unwilling to change, and allow this energy to flow through for you. And then family is saying, you know, it is a time to focus on your family. Your family is no place like home. Your family offers you that peace and also that celebration. You know, I think that there is a lot of coming together around this time, and I think that family is going to be very much a focus for you as we move through the last couple of weeks of December. So family is very important as well. So lovely reading here. Very, very nice. I want you to keep in mind number 7, absolutely. Also number 6. So 6 and 7s seem to be very strong numbers for you this week. All right, now let's get your angel number to close out this reading. Let's find out what that is. Spirit Angels Guides for Aries. There we go. Refocus. So 666, we said 6s and 7s, and you get 666. Time to refocus. Refocus to find balance between your material and spiritual aspects of life. Stop putting too much emphasis on material things. So refocusing, right? Maybe family needs to become a little bit more of your attention, maybe a little bit more of your focus. Thank you so much, Aries, for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I certainly hope that it resonates. I know it can't resonate with everyone, but even if parts do, please let me know. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. And until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.